That means our score is 1-1-2 as we move into our first shiny question of the game. Shiny questions, of course, like shiny Pokemon with the same number of points, just a little bit different, a little bit rarer. This is a game that we're calling This or That. Specifically, anime theme or American politician. I have here a series of quotes. Some of these are lyrics to anime theme songs. Others are things said by American politicians. We want to see if you can figure out which one is which. Here's your first one. I have a big gun, I took it from my lord. Anime or politician? All right, everyone has stopped writing, so let's take a look at what we've got here. Brendan says politician, Adam says anime, Gabriel says politician. That is anime. Adam will get that point. That is the lyrics from Red Fraction from Black Lagoon. Let's take a listen to our next one. We are fighting dreamers. Is this anime or politician? And what is it describing? Everyone says politician. This is in fact from Naruto. No one will get that one.
Thank God, actually. Because if a politician is confidently saying we're gonna fight dreamers.
I was like, that's Sarah Palin. That's Sarah Palin.
Here is our next one. May God help those poor souls who would be so cruel. Hear me, barbaric. Turn around. Brennan says politician, Adam says politician, Gabriel says anime. This is Senator Robert Byrd speaking out against dog fighting. That will go to Brennan and Adam.
Why did he yell, hear me?
I don't know.
That's the only weird part.
It maybe sounds a little lyrical or like a poor translation, but no, that is, you can see video of him on the Senate floor screaming this. Here's our next one. The world is on fire. Yes, your world is on fire.
I haven't gotten one right.
All right. And the game is working perfectly.
I mean, they are the two huge gaps in my knowledge is politics and anime.
Let's go ahead and flip these around. What is this? Brennan says anime, Adam says politician, Gabriel says anime. This is in fact Ted Cruz shouting at a little girl on the campaign trail from a couple years ago. That will go to
You've never
Adam.
done something sadder on this show.
Wait, can you repeat the phrase so I could picture that fucking goblin saying it to a child?
The world is on fire. Yes, your world is on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Here is the next one. I have brought tremendous experience and have tremendous tentacles.
Come on, man.
Come on. This is like, is it a fake out or is it a double fake out?
I don't know. Like this is what we're
Is
playing.
it from Ursula's campaign ad?
All right. Let's see the answer.
It's gotta
What
be
we
fake
think.
out.
Brennan and Adam are thinking fake out, politician.
I think in reverse fake out.
Your reverse fake out, it's anime. This is in fact Karen Handel running for the Georgia Senate a couple years ago. So that will go to both Brennan and Adam.
You know, I just feel, in my head, I think in anime, they would have the decency not to mention their tremendous tentacles.
They would be ashamed of the tremendous
show, don't tell.
Hey, let the tentacles speak for themselves. If you're a weird monster, don't draw attention to it. That's thirsty, it's needy.
This is where this woman accidentally reveals that she's an alien pretending to be a human. And I have tremendous tentacles. People are like, oh, she's like, and like scurries away underneath the Senate floor. You're like, whoa!
To be a little bit fair, there is a little bit more to this quote, but it is the end of the phrase. I think it's something like, I have tremendous experience and have tremendous tentacles and commitment to this community or something like that. It doesn't explain the tentacles anymore by cutting out that section of the quote.
The number one proof that it's just the beginning and end people remember and they'll drop the middle. I bring experience, tentacles, and resolve. And you're like, experience and resolve.
Now, Senator-elect, what do you intend to do with your tentacles?
She's just saying she's connected, you know?
Yeah.
She's in with the mob. She's got... You know, she knows people. But that isn't that what you want in a politician?
It's so funny though, because people do use tentacles in a political sense, but it's only with a negative connotation.
Yeah,
like you say something like, "Oh, they've got their tentacles everywhere." It's like that's never a good thing.
I got my tentacles, all right? Guy bragging.
Here is our next one. If you want to achieve, you gotta believe. The time, right now. There's the door. Here's the keys.
Okay, I'm hitting it from like the just keep putting C in the Scantron. And
yeah.
One of these will
50-50.
be right.
You gotta.
I have not gotten one right.
Okay. politician, anime. This one's gonna go to Gabrus.
Yeah.
That
Oh!
is Danganronpa. Is the anime.
I thought that was going to be Hillary Clinton 2016.
It has the vibe of that. Like it's like, hey, listen, believe in yourself. You gotta do this. That one will go to Gabrus. We got one more here. Life can be a challenge. Life can seem impossible, but it's never easy when there's so much on the line. All right. Adam says politician. Brendan says Lord of the Rings. And Gabriel says
Like in
anime.
Final Jeopardy when it's like, hi, Susan. I have no idea. I just want to say hi to my daughter who's asleep right now. $2,800. Okay.
Now, here's the thing, Brennan, you were correct in sort of predicting that there would be something a little twisty at the end. Unfortunately, you've gone in a wrong direction because the most correct answer I was looking for this one is both. This is originally from the Pokemon theme song, but Herman Cain did quote it on the campaign trail, ascribing it to a poet. So Adam and Gabrus will both get this one.
I picked the only way to not get a point.
Yours
landed like this.
The only way. This was my Harry Houdini. Watch me not get this correct. Both categories would have been successful.
So looking at our final answers here, 5 from Adam, 2 from Brennan, 2 for Gabrus. So Adam, you will take that point for anime or American politician.
They do say it in Lord of the Rings. They do say it.
They do say that?
Yeah, they do say that entire question.
Gothmog says
Like
that.
Gothmog shows up and he says, hey, now that you've defeated this other Balrog, you got to know,
Yeah.
it's never easy.
And then,
Okay?